In the quaint village of Glenwood, nestled amidst rolling hills, lived an elderly man named Arthur. Known for his gentle demeanor and profound wisdom, Arthur had become an unofficial counselor to many. As twilight painted the sky in hues of purple and gold, Arthur prepared for his evening ritual. He carefully packed a modest picnic basket with fresh bread, cheese, some fragrant herbal tea, and headed to his favorite spot, a cozy knoll overlooking the expansive meadow. That evening, a young woman named Eliza joined him. She had recently moved to Glenwood and was struggling with an overwhelming sense of loneliness. Arthur had observed Eliza's quiet presence in the village cafe, where she spent hours staring out of the window, lost in thought. At sunset, he'd find her wandering the village paths, a mix of hope and melancholy woven into her gaze. With a welcoming smile, Arthur beckoned her to sit beside him on an old, soft blanket spread over the grass. As they settled down, the stars began to twinkle gently in the obsidian sky. There was a serene silence, only broken by the distant rustling of leaves and the nocturnal choir of crickets. "Do you see those stars?" Arthur asked, pointing to the sky. Eliza nodded, her eyes reflecting tiny fragments of light. "They remind me that everything in the universe is connected," he continued. "Each star is part of a vast system, contributing to a bigger picture, just like us." Eliza sighed softly, feeling the weight on her chest begin to lift. "I've been feeling so isolated since I moved here. I left everything I knew behind, hoping to find something only to feel like I was disappearing." Arthur nodded in understanding. Transitions can be challenging, but remember, you're not alone. In cognitive behavioral therapy, we call this reframing. Instead of focusing on loneliness, consider this time an opportunity, a new chapter waiting to be filled with friendships and experiences. The night continued with stories exchanged between bites of bread and sips of tea, each tale intertwining their worlds a little more. Eliza talked of her fondness for painting and dreams of holding an exhibition, while Arthur shared his garden's history and his secret recipe for raspberry jam. As an hour faded into several, Eliza felt lighter, as if she'd unearthed new beginnings from the very earth beneath them. "Thank you, Arthur. For the first time, I feel like I might belong here," Eliza admitted, her voice filled with new conviction. Arthur smiled gently. "We're all travelers in this life, seeking connection. Sometimes it takes a night under the peaceful stars to remind us that we are never truly alone." And so, they sat together, beneath the watchful gaze of the cosmos, two souls gently uniting under the serene canopy of the endless night sky, each star silent witness to the possibilities of new beginnings.